You are at a really interesting point right now in your kind of your journey as an artist. I'd love to hear a little bit more about, what you're moving away from and like what you feel you're kind of doing.
I want to move more towards a kind of performative aspect. Like I feel the painting, they hold such an energy of like, they hold this pulsation, they hold this like movement, but I want to realize this. So I need like kind of I want to move towards like a bigger installation, almost very close to the energy of the big installation I was doing at the beginning. This kind of bigger sculpture with textile, but in a more composed way. So I'm really connected with that at the moment. I don't know which form they're gonna take place, but that's something I'm working with, and I feel a lot the call also of kind of a theatrical element inside. So yeah, for sure, like some sort of performance with a different structure involved.
I love that. I mean, you've had like a sort of like, I guess, non-linear approach to like materials. Like you've gone from so many different things. I'd like to hear a bit more about that, and like maybe for any artists that are listening that might kind of be in a similar position or maybe questioning like how do they perhaps go about doing something similar and like in experimenting with things. I'd like, if you have any advice to like how that's achievable.
I mean, for me, it's very instinctual. So when I choose a material, it's like, it's because there is something there that I need to understand. And it's true, like I keep changing. I can work with textile and I work with painting, but like just the act of watching the medium from a different perspective, it's opening the medium itself. Like I'm learning so much about painting now that I'm working with textile, and just the fact of this opening, this, like the textile structure, it's very similar to the pictorial one.
Of course,
there is not really difference for me when I move between the materials, and it's very good to have distance between them. So move, like leaving some space to breathe, and really, because the matter, I really believe they have agency.
Yes.
So they have to have they're part of the decision making, they're part of the meaning making.
When you choose a material, how much do you let it like speak to you, if that makes sense?
Yeah. I was thinking about this when I was alone the other day, and I was like, am I really I'm not deciding anything basically. I'm really I'm really in a phase of listening the material. That's why when I collect objects that are speaking to me and I just bring with me them in the studio, they can stay there for like years. And then when it's the moment they start speaking, and my role is basically like just listening, just be in this position of humility towards the material.
Yeah. Do you also feel that way about like the artworks as objects in and of themselves, where like they speak to you after they're done, or is it more a conscious choice to return to an artwork?
I mean, the artworks, they constantly changing. Like also this painting that I have here, for example, it's here since 2 years, and I keep seeing different things every day. I'm sitting here and just having my tea, like there are different things appearing. So it's a living presence.
Like a constant conversation.